We have a big bag in free agency once again. Although this time, I think we're going to be holding on to our bag for the most part, because next year is the year where we are going to have tons of cash to have to spend. And it is it's gonna take a toll on us. So we have to get to the cap floor this year, but next year, yeah. So I'm not even gonna go for like a roster guy, I don't think. I know I got a lot of suggestions here, but I'll explain that in a little bit and kind of delve more into that. But first, we have to do the winner thing, and yeah, we only have one. You know why? Because he got a clean sweep. It is MID guessing team lead Hannafin. He beat out Myers by 1 point. League lead McJesus, who ran away with it, and the goaltender Vasilevsky, who did indeed tie with Samsonov there. A lot of you did guess Samsonov. I was impressed with that, but unfortunately, he was not the top guy. So there, he was the top guy. It was a tie, and unfortunately, you didn't get other stuff right. Words are hard. I just came off of a very exciting esports cast once again with NHL Gamer. And I know I've plugged their Twitch a bunch, but you know what we're also doing? Check out their YouTube channel, NHL Gamer Official. We are now posting all of the previous broadcasts onto there, so you can watch them at your leisure. I know some of you out there are binge watchers. Go for it. All right, so back to my stuff now. As I was saying here in free agency, I know a lot of you guys had some ideas. But here's the thing: if we sign Strome or someone like that as a center, it takes away a top 6 spot from someone else, and we have several people battling for those this year. Tuck should be up there. Squires has got to be up there. Glass is trash. Viborny's probably even has a chance to be up there. Maybe even Uncle Skoden. Like, these are two guys, Viborny and Skoden, who would not have a spot if we signed someone, and I don't want to do that. I do not. It's time for us to bank on the future. We got to either get Viborny to grow, because he's going to have to replace Stone, or something. This is the time to invest in the future. It is, I don't believe, a time to sign someone. Yes, I could sign someone, but why? I'm not gonna. Send Montoya back in the juniors. Get out of here. He's main roster. Main squad. Hopefully we didn't, like, tank him or anything like that. We shouldn't have. I mean, he's a bit demoralized right now, but whatever. Get him back then. I'm hoping to get him at least third line. We can shift Glass over or something like that. Or, yeah, even Montoya might even be ready for second line. We don't know. We'll have to see what the jumps are like. Either way, though, we basically need to make some space. I guess we could use a depth guide. Mikheyev is technically depth. There's 8, 9, 10, 11... 12 for Roy for sure. Elvinus is even borderline Jones. Yeah, we could use like an extra depth guy, I guess. I'll kind of go in on that. I'll spend like 10 mil on a depth guy. I think we're fine defensively. 5, and then of course Nilsson for 6, and then any one of these guys for depth. Wasn't I able to get that 81 guy back? Yeah, Coughlin. He's not. It doesn't show him as 81, but he's could be there. So yeah, we're fine on defense. We got enough guys there. Obviously, we're good on goaltenders. Maybe we could just use an additional depth forward who I'll spend a bunch of money on. And that will kind of be it. That'll be all we're doing here. So I might disappoint some of you, but I think the smart thing to do is to bank on our young guys. Squires can play the middle. He started as a center. We moved him to the ring. He's got decent face-offs. He can play the middle, and we can have... we'll find a way to, he'll either have Tuck with him and Uncle Skoden, or maybe Viborny and Uncle Skoden, something. Anyway, I also am getting a new coach here, which you guys will see in a bit. Going back to a B coach with still decent ratings, but way, way better chemistry, and we'll see if the higher overalls now will be able to do that a bit better with perhaps a weaker coach. Anyway, so let's go into free agency here and find someone we don't mind giving a bunch of cash to. Let's go by overalls here. Scroll down, find a depth-ish guy. Just do forwards. There we are. Okay. So we'll find someone, we'll give him a big old payday. Max Jones, Udon, Dalcall. Cirelli, probably two-way type guy. Also can play middle. Yeah, look at that defense. Yep. All right, let's give Anthony Cirelli a payday here. He wants 2 years. No thanks. Someone else interested in him, but he won't turn down a 1-year, $10 mil deal. No, he won't. He won't, I tell you. All right. So yeah, as I said, just getting to the cap floor with this. That should give us like 18 mil. That should be on the cap floor. And now's also a time to take a look at extensions for next year, because that's going to be pretty big. So there we go. Yeah, it'll put us about 18 mil. That, like I said, should get us to the cap floor. And we will look at the extensions now as well, because we have some big ones. Some big ones coming up. Savoie, Myers, Tuck even. I think I'll keep Tuck around. But Savoie and Myers are the big ones. What is Savoie? Oh my goodness. What? Seriously? Okay. I won't argue with that. Savoie is a team guy. Yeah, that is 5.5 something million for 8 years. That's a no-brainer. Sorry, 5.65 there. We can get him for that for 8 years. Ridiculous. Yep, thanks. Appreciate that. How about you, Jaron Myers? Might want a bit more. Okay, Jaron Myers is... Yeah, right! I'm waiting on that. I'm not doing that right now. I'm waiting. I'll wait on that. Cam Squires needs one. Don't do it. Ah, he's doing it. He's up there too. How the hell did we get such a good deal on Savoie? And then, so I'll wait on Squires and Myers. Obviously, don't have to do them right now. We'll wait till after that, but we will do it in the season at some point. I do want Tuck back. It'll be a shorter term, maybe 3 years. I don't necessarily want to do 4 either. We're going to do 3-year extension here for Tuck. Alright, so that we can get him for 5.325. Which isn't bad. That's a borderline kind of third. It could be a third line deal. And with the money we're going to be saving on Savoie, it'll be just fine. Friggin' Jaron Myers trying to get a bag. What the hell are you doing? Get out of here. Uncle Scoden, we could sign him. That should be a good long term. You know what? Yes. Might as well do that right now, too. Even if he caps out at third line, this is an insanely good deal. Yep, that's 3.8. Perfect. Alright, there you are. Locked in. Ready to go. Elvinus, not a guy we need. Benoit is a guy we need. What's he looking at right now? Yeah. I kind of want to commit to him for longer. I'm thinking about like a 4-year deal. But we also don't know if he jumps up enough. It looks like he will. I mean, when you crank up the years, he's jumping. But you want to take it a bit slower with goalies. I'm going to do 3 years because that is for sure he'll be RFA at that point. 4 years, sometimes it lies. So I'm going to do 3 years here. Plus, that's a very good price. So yeah, that's just over $2 million for 3 years. That should be very good for us right there for 3 years. Yep. Get that, and we'll be waiting on some of the other ones. So there we go. There's some negotiations taking place. Jaron Myers and Cam Squires have to be negotiated down a bit. We'll wait on those ones. Other than that, though, it's all about we're getting one new scout. No, whoa. No. What a terrible freaking deal. That's such a stupid deal. Hell no. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. Why, first of all, why is Champion and Bednar on the block? But why would you think I'm going to give you Tiny Montoya? Because they think we don't have a 2C, but little do they know, Cam Squires can go anywhere. He can play anywhere on that second line. Get out. Get out. Alright. There we go. Let's advance a few days here. Hayden Fleury to Edmonton for some picks. Alright, we got Mason Nielsen now as our head coach. I'll show you why I got him. There's a new European scout. We finally got a B-, just one. Slowly improve our Europeans from C's to B-. Anyway, let me show you why I got this guy. Yes, he's a B. In his teaching, not amazing, but we don't necessarily need that as much anymore. He's got good coach influence, so he should help everyone go. 65 chemistry. Now, Savoie isn't super good in this role, but I think that has to do with I'm pretty sure he's overload. Everyone else, though, is pretty freaking solid. And can kind of, I mean, mostly on the defense, like, the first line's going to have insane chemistry. I think Savoie might just be for that first line, but even if he's not, Noob and Stone are going to fit perfectly into that first line because behind the net. That's the thing. And look at that. Pinch cycle. Balance, yes. Hold line cycle. It's not the greatest for defense, but as you can see, it's actually very, very beneficial for most of the people in here. So again, this is another trying it out, but it should overall make for better chemistry, at least on paper. And again, he's still got good offense, good defense, decent power play. Penalty kill isn't great. His teaching is lower, but we don't need that as much now. And we do still have other coaches who are very, very good at everything. Like teaching especially. And everyone is balanced. Balance. Now we are getting a defensive coach for our goaltender, but that is that. Goaltender coach, I should say. Anyway. So I'm liking that. More coaches on the way. Hopefully. There we go. AHL head coach, we got Maximus back. We got Vladimir back. Where's our defensive coach? Oh, he actually declined. Interesting. I wonder if I went with a balanced coach, it would make staff chemistry better. And maybe just find someone who's good on defense. I don't know. Let me actually go back here. Maybe that would be really good. Instead of, I don't know. It was pointed out that defensive coaches work. Maybe I don't want to move away from that. And I was looking for a guy with decent teaching. Now, he didn't have great teaching. But here's a generalist who was same grade, better teaching, A for defense, balanced coaching, and he's very, very similar style-wise to our... You know what? I'm gonna try... I'm gonna experiment. Fuck it. This is the time for experimentation. Yes, he's a general guy, but I'm gonna actually try him for the goalie coach here. It's a generalist instead of a defensive coach. He's a balanced coach instead of a defensive coach. I'm still gonna try it. I don't know. Let's see what the... If we can max out this staff chemistry, which we may be able to do, at least get it really high. Maybe that's better. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this out. It's not very clear-cut. Let's try him out here. Try him out as a goalie coach for us. Who knows? May work, may not, but let's experiment. And I'm thinking the other grades have got to make some... For the associate coach, assistant coach, like, their grades and stuff matter, right? It's got to kind of add up, at least teaching-wise, right? Because it can't just be the head coach. Then what the fuck is the point of the other coaches? I don't know. I wish it was broken down and explained to you. Like, I don't know. Again, coaching system just needs to be better. Anyway, Sorelli obviously signed. And this guy's a team guy. He's all about it. Tuck accepted the extension. Uncle Skoden did. Savoie did. Steals. Absolute steals of deals. Poet and I didn't even know it. And I believe that is all we need to do here. And well, let me just check if we did hit the cap floor as I thought we would. I believe so. Yeah, we did. We hit the cap floor. All right. So great way to stay in shape. Okay, we're all set. We are all set. I'm going to sim up here, get the lines taken care of. We're going to take another look at the contracts. But yeah, I will see you guys in a bit. All right, so there's going to be some interesting things you will be seeing this year. So fair warning, brace yourselves. It is, yeah, gonna look quite different, as already the top 6 looking pretty different. Now, I tried my best to get, you know, a +5 here, but changing positions just didn't work. I tried even Uncle Skoden up here with Stone back on the right side, which is why his position is now back to right wing, but we could not get +5 there and couldn't find a way to get +3 on this line, so just gonna have to deal with it. But yeah, as you can see, Savoie, not great in the top 6 with this coaching. And this might not be our long-term coach anyway, because it did take a lot of maneuvering, especially when it came to player types, to get some of this chemistry. Not so much on the forward end, but on the back end. You'll see that in a bit. Vaborny, Tuck, kind of interchangeable. We're going to try Vaborny here. Hopefully he's listed as that second liner. We're trying to, you know, get Vaborny to be a first liner, right? If not him, then Uncle Skoden for sure, which is why I was maybe even considering playing him top line, getting him some stat growth and stuff like that. Anyway. That's our top 6. Montoya, Glass, Tuck on the third line. Stevenson, Roy, and Mikheyev on the fourth. I did change Stevenson to a left winger now, and that gave us the +1 on that line. So every offensive line's got a plus, and this is where it gets weird. So I have gone ahead, and I'm sorry, Jaron, but I'm trying something out right now. Trying to see if we could bump up Has a crap ton. Now, I changed him to an OFD for this year because he asked me to, and he has very, very high offensive awareness. Not the most tremendous of defensive stats and stuff. And playing with ProRev here with a +5, if he gets a jump with the +5 on top of that, he could be a pretty successful production guy. And if we get him some stat growth and maybe be able to maintain that, or just some natural growth here and there, it could go a long way to help us. So Jaron Myers will be on the line down. He doesn't have the max chemistry out. Now this is probably just going to be temporary. But either way, Jaron Myers there. Hanifin, I did change Hanifin to a DFD. It's not illustrated here, but that's how we got +3 there. So +5, +3. Then Nilsson, Frolov, both two-way guys, both even. And so no morale minuses, no morale pluses. But just like that, the defense, the morale-wise, is very strong. Special teams, able to get +3 on both power plays. Stone, Noob, Savoie, Skoden, and Myers. So we got Myers on the top power play unit here. And then Tuck, Squires, Montoya, Viborny, and Has as the second unit. So Myers getting his extra ice time here on the top power play unit. Has over here. Both of them listed as OFDs at +3 for both power plays. Here's the four-man. We're able to get +1. It's so rare that you get pluses on the four-man, but here we are with +1 either way. You can take a look at who's on there. Penalty kill wise, +3 and +1. Special teams morale is going to be great. Glass and Roy, Hanifin, Nilsson, Stevenson, Mikheyev, Provorov, Frolov. Wasn't able to get righty lefty on here, but again, chemistry wise is just way too good. Here's a three-man. No pluses here, but no minuses. Same defensive pairings. Extras. Oh, I actually didn't think. No, I didn't touch these. I didn't do them properly. Whoops. Oh, I always forget something here. Anyway, let's go to what our lines should be. Actually, since there's no chemistry here, let's give Myers the extra time. No, this is terrible. Sorry about that. I always forget something. I just forgot all the extras. I took a while to get everything in order here. Glass and Squires, no. Someone and Viborny. Skoden, Viborny. Viborny can take face-offs. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's do it. Viborny and Skoden. There we are. 3-on-3. Let's fix that again. Just like that. And Skoden. Right? Am I correct? That is it. So for this, it's going to be... This is going to be interesting. Myers, then I guess Has. Or... Should actually be Hanifin over Provorov. He did get more production, but we did switch him from 2AD, but he might have just the better offensive stats. We'll see. I might do that instead. No. Yeah, I might do this simply because... No, Skoden shoots, but he's not... Ah, fuck it. Let's just do that. Let's just go all in on it. Keep the OFDs up front. There we are. Sorelli, Coughlin for depth. And there's your team. I'll probably just leave the shootout as it is. Extra attacker, I did do Noob and Squires. And shootout, Noob, Myers, Stone, Tuck. I'll just probably leave it as it is. Yep. Sure. Alright, so there are your lines. Again, very different, very interesting. We'll see how it works. Again, I don't know if this is going to be our full-time coach. We'd had to make a lot of moves to make the chemistries kind of where they are, especially on the back end. But I just want to see how it works. We will see how it works. And we're trying to give Has a year as an OFD just to see if maybe that helps him out growth-wise or anything like that. He's got fantastic chemistry, so hey, you never know. I did... forget to make sure my B- guy was in the extra liga as he should be. Let's just see. Yeah, no, he's in the Dell. So switch him right quick. Got out of the habit of checking my scouts because, well, for the last few years we haven't needed to. Extra liga you go. And there we are. So before we get simming here, I did want to take a look at the contract, see if we get some just some better asking prices from these guys. No. Still wants, okay, it's slightly better. I'm gonna wait though. Still wait on that. Cam Squires still wants a huge amount, so I'm gonna continue to wait a bit, I guess. Those are just way too much. Way too much money on those deals. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait till everyone's fully scouted. I'll check again, and hopefully we're getting some better deals. If not, I might have to go a bit shorter term and keep him within RFA status for their next contract. That's the alternative here. So we'll keep an eye on that over the course of the year. But we are ready to go. So let's do it. I should have goalie rotations off. I guess I'll just check it. Or on, I mean. We were in the playoffs, but I didn't think I made a move. It is on. No harm in checking, I guess. So let's go. Let's get the season underway. Let's see how this new look. Oh yeah, captains. Stone captain. Alternates go to Reigning Noob and Jaron Myers. We're committing to the younger crop, so talking about possibles, you know, captain replacements for Stone in the future. And then, of course, we will need an additional alternate as well. So let's get this first little bit done. Preseason in that first month. Get everyone fully scouted here. See what's going on. Remove. It is. Okay. Let's see what happens here with Vegas. Looks like we handed LA a loss. Good 3-2 victory. 2 3-2 victories. We're not scoring a crap ton, but we're winning. That's a bit better. 4-0 so far throughout preseason. 8. There's a big win. Tough loss right there. We will be compliant. 2 losses there at the end. Hard to say what'll happen. I guess we'll look to regular season and see what happens. First game of the season on the road against Edmonton. We have an injury to Chicago. That is unfortunate. That's Travica, guy we're training up to be a top 6er for us. Throw that dude in there. Ugh. Who was it? Pakal. There we are. Chimone. Tough loss. We've lost 2. We didn't score. That's a rough start. We scored now. There we go. There's a nice little bounce back. Trouble in the offense, but no trouble in the defense early going. We're doing very well defensively. So that's at least a good thing. When we're kind of loading up in weird places offensively, our defenses and goaltending looking pretty good thus far. Be interesting to see if we're able to sustain that. And I do want to check out how the coach chemistry is going. A loss right there in the shootout, but we're still in good shape. We just need to win a few games in a row here. That's a nice win. 6-0 shutout. And we'll check out some of the scouting. We don't have a first this year. I'll let Auto Scout do most of it anyway. We should be a good team. There's another possible high elite goalie. Almost a for sure thing, so we'll scout him. There's a possible medium elite in the mid rounds. We'll let Auto Scout do the rest for that. We'll start targeting the lows. Our lifeblood. That's a good location for one. I'm not saying he's a guarantee, but there's a very good chance that he will be an elite. This guy, too, in a decent spot. Not one of those almost guarantees, but still okay. Worth taking a look at, essentially. Alrighty. Let's see, a bunch of top 6s. Worth scouting. That should be a top 6 in there. Might be. Hey, if it's an NHL ready guy. I won't say no to one of those in the late first / early second. Okay. So not a ton of help yet. Especially having no... Sometimes you get lucky, you get one of those, like, guaranteed elites super early, but we're going to have to work for them in this one, I can feel. Got a bunch of those low top 4s, of course. Never short on finding those, are ya? You know what? That's an okay location for a medium elite, so I'll actually will scout him. Other than that, keep on these ones. Just about done here. Should be a pretty good start to our scouting this year. And we got lucky. We really got a good scouting team very early on. No, not for mediums. Nothing there. Alright. Continuing on here. Let's string together some dubs. There we go. Another one. Nice overtime win. On the road in Minnesota. Lose to them. Couldn't score. That's unfortunate. Pittsburgh's a tough team. And Stone is out with an injury. That is very unfortunate. Borny's an 86. Squire's an 86. Montoya's only an 81. Listed as depth now. I gotta check that out. Does he have stat minuses? What's going on there? He's got 4 points in 9 games, so that's good. Who moves up? I guess we'll go with Borny. Probably. Borny can hop up. Still maintains a +3. And we could sub in Cirelli here. Obviously not where we're going to have. We'll move up Tuck and have Cirelli there. But he's not out for super long, so I don't mind this stuff sticking in there with Cirelli. We'll just do the 5-on-5 stuff. Alright. Tuck has ice time concerns. Uh-oh, I just moved him up, so that should be fine. It's convincing anyway. Alright, well, he's a team guy anyway. Boost to his morale. To everyone's morale. Good job, Alex Tuck. Nice win. Cody Glass. Get out of here, Cody Glass. You're a third-line center. You're not... I'm not... I might not even move him up. Oh, my goodness. I'm gonna... Fuck you. Disagree. He's not gonna produce anyway. Fuck your morale. I'm not moving you up, dude. Hell no. Ah, that's a tough loss right there. We need to score some more goals. Come on. When we keep the puck out of the net pretty well, we gotta outscore, and we kind of 5-6 or 6-5-0. Not the start that I kind of envisioned for this team. Not gonna lie. Branding New producing well, somehow not a pure goal scorer. What? Whatever. Don't care where the goals are coming from. They're coming. Only 6 points for you. 7 for you. Tuck's got a few extra. Vaborny. Everyone's fully scouted, but yeah, we're definitely missing some scoring. Haz is only an 80. He didn't get a jump at all. That sucks. And he's only got 5 points in 12 games played. We'll stick with it. This is, I think, still good to spread things out like this, but not exactly great looking. Nilsson already an 81. Yeah, 0 offseason jump from Haz. So looking like he's going to be that top 6 defensive defenseman. And Jaron Myers is a frickin' 89. I'll leave it like this for a while, but... I mean, well, theoretically, Jaron Myers is almost done growing at 89 there. And Frolov is up to an 80. I don't know if he'll become that great top 2, though. Still got time. Let's see Benoit. Oh, man. I don't know if he jumped either. Still at an 82. He's playing a few more games, though. At least early on, and he's doing well, so... Got that going for us, but... Need him to jump up. Alright, let's get to the first stat break here and really take a look at things. Ah! Alright, let's get an extra game in there. I hate when there's back-to-back on those days. I don't like ending on a game. Dude, our scoring is down. We gotta start putting the puck in the net a lot more. Shutout 6-0. Not good. Hanging on to a wild card spot, but we need to win. Now Vaborny's injured. Jesus! No, Stone isn't back. Okay, he is back, sorta. So get him in there. Uh-oh. I really got stuff messed up now because I had him and I'll have to do a double switch. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to do a double switch. Hopefully Stone doesn't get re-injured here. Not great on the injury front here early on. Ugh. Really sucky. So we're trying some new stuff out, and it hasn't worked quite yet. Another loss. 500 team. Need Vaborny back. We win that game. Come on, string together some dubs here. Jesus. We won that game. He wasn't actually out. Good, tough defensive win right there. I don't know. I'm the sample size at this point as a B coach. Fuck the morale. It doesn't work. Now Provorov is injured. And we're getting hammered with injuries as well. Big yikes. Vaborny's back. Alright, so double switch here. So he's Stone's in for Vaborny. Vaborny does that. Stone for Sorelli now. Everything should be back to normal after that. 13 points, not enough. Vaborny didn't get a fucking point in how many games? Holy shit. Lissa's third line. Switch him and Tuck. Sorry. Montoya's got 12 points. That's at least good. First line completely, like, stopped scoring in that stretch. Savoy's only got 15 points. Haz has got 14 now. Plus, he's a plus. I don't know, though, man. It's not looking great. Alright, good win there. Well, get good, dude. Convincing. Please just give me a plus. Oh my god! I swear, I miss convincings more than I succeed them. Can we win some friggin' games? Alright, well just get good. Don't tell me about it. Fucking improve your play. Thank you. Morale boost. Play better now. Let's go. Loss. Oh my god, everyone's... Yeah, you're playing horribly, Vaborny. Well, too freaking bad. Get good. I'm tired of holding your guys' hands. We lost again. Oh my gosh. Yeah, everyone's terrible. I didn't notice. So yeah, we tried it again, just going with more chemistry, weaker coach, it just doesn't seem to work. Even though he's got decent ratings, man, it's just, I don't know. We're sub 500, we're out of a playoff spot. As compared to last year with the winning the Presidents, not good enough. I mean, look at this. Look at the drop in production. It's god-awful. Not even at 3 goals for per game, and we're over 3 goals against per game. Really? Seriously? With the plus 3s and with the talent we have? Holy fuck. We're gonna keep on it, but if we don't improve, maybe we're having a rough start, but we need to improve. Plain and simple. Randy New's got 23 points, and Squires with 18, Savard with 17, Montoya with 17. Then there's Haz, Skoden, Glass. Where is Mark Stone? 9 points in 19 games played. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. What's the difference? Where is it? Haz is actually leading the friggin' team in points as an 80 overall. Seriously? What is happening? Binnington's playing like dog crap. I don't know. Offense needs to score. I don't know how much more simply to put it. They simply need to score. Alright, let's hope this month goes better. Hopefully we just have a really, really rough start and we're going to get going right now. Provorov's back. That's desperately needed. Oh, come on now. Oh my God. I don't understand why our offense simply just disappeared this year. It doesn't make it logically makes 0 sense. You can't tell me it makes any sense why our offense decides to not show up now. It doesn't make any sense. And you saw the individual ratings of our head coach. They weren't bad at all. He's really bumped down by his teaching stat. But the proof is in the pudding, and we're just simply not producing. Fun fucking stuff. I love it. Just kidding. I hate it. And we might. I'm not missing the playoffs this year. Plain and simple. I am not missing the playoffs. I'll go back to the other coach. I'll go back to the old strategies, man. I don't want to. I was trying to give this the old college try, but how the hell is our offense being as bad as it is? They just need to get going. What? High top 9 that late? What the heck is happening here? That is worth taking a look at. Okay. Continuing on here. Might be an interesting draft. We don't have a first. Not that that is the biggest of deals. I'll try to remember to check the contracts here at the next stoppage. For, you know, Squires and Jaron Myers. Might be a good idea. Jaron Myers isn't having a tremendous year because it could actually really help his negotiation time. Then when he eventually goes back into that top 2, he could kill it. Okay. That is it. Well, so far, the experimentation is not looking too good. We won against Colorado again. We're just not scoring. When we get 3, we gave up 5. We get 3, we give up 4. What the fuck? Oh my God. And when it rains, it pours. Alright. We're a bad team now all of a sudden. Yeah, it didn't get any better this month. In fact, it's going in the opposite direction. Was he out? Unbelievable. Fuck you and your ice time concerns. Play better. Holy crap, man. What just happened? What happened to the team from last year? We lose Patrick Kane and this is the result? I don't think so. We have what it takes. I don't get it, man. I really don't. I'm about ready to fire the coach though. I don't care about the morale stuff. I don't care if Haz is producing well. I'm going back to what we had before because it freaking worked. We need to win out the rest of this month. Bare minimum. Nope. What the hell? Everyone's balanced and everyone's a generalist. And staff chemistry's at 55%. Besides... What the hell? He's physical? It said balanced when I... What the hell? Pretty sure it said balanced when I... Yeah, it did. I'm pretty sure it did when I hired him, but whatever. I think, like, signs point to us going back to this guy. It's just simply not working. I mean, again, as I said, ratings are okay. The fact is, though, it's just... It ain't working in practice. It's just not there. Oh, man. Can we get some good news anywhere? That's a bunch of stat growth, so Uncle Skoden might not even be growing. I have half a mind to trade him then for an actual playmaker. Because he's probably taking away shots, and he's got a terrible, terrible shot. That's why you need to be able to change shooting bias for creative players. Yeah, he's got tons of stat minuses, but he's got morale boosted back up. We can have him. He's already 22 points, 40 games. He's having a semi-decent season. Get him like 50 points, he'll be just fine, and he'll erase those stat minuses, and we'll be in good shape. All right, how about growth around here? Reki doing all right. Bentley doing all right. Wakabayashi. Getting some decent growth from everyone that we need. Missing a lot, though, from certain guys. But from the ones you more expect to be missing it from, I guess. Rouleau and Cleary, that was a bit unfortunate. So still missing. And now I think I got to make the tough decision. Yep, I'm firing the coach. It's happening. It is happening. This is not okay. I don't care about the experiment. It's just not okay. We got to turn things around. We can't miss the playoffs. No, that's not unacceptable if we miss the playoffs here. Mason Nielsen is gone. Ortiz back up. I'll make him interim for now. You're going to go back to associate, or let's try to find maybe someone who's a decent associate. All the good ones are going to be gone, though, so we'll have to probably find... Oh, or not. Got that tourist guy there. Good with veterans. That'll help Stone out and maintain him. What kind of play style does he have? Physical. It might fuck with our chemistry. Balanced. Let's go with Jerome Larocque here as the associate. Pretty rough. Pretty rough beginning to this season. But even with the improved overalls, a weaker coach is just not going to get the job done. I'll take less chemistry for the results that we got. That should be enough. Who knows? For the I did change it to associate, right? I hope so. I'm actually having second thoughts about that. So, yeah. Time to switch stuff back. So this actually gives us a +3 on this line now, and if I switch Stone back to a left winger, it should be a +3 there, although Savoie might bring him down. That might be a thing. Hold on, let's just see. Okay, Uncle Skoden's perfect for that second line. Now it's almost like you don't want to trade him. You gotta get him to fill in that role, because that would be incredible. Squire is good enough. Okay. Let's see if changing Stone back to a left winger role will give us the plus we need. I'm hoping it does. Anyway, defensively, it's going to be all a mismatch. We can get +3 on both of these with these combos. So I can keep these combos theoretically. Maybe we do keep those combos for a bit. I guess we could still keep those. +3 in each is okay. The -1 here isn't great, but I'm willing to deal. I didn't have to switch as much as I thought I might. I was thinking about switching it just back to there, but that chemistry is okay. +3, I wish I could... I might still switch Haz and Jaron Myers, but Haz was producing pretty good. His numbers have slacked off a ton, but our entire team numbers have just been in the toilet. All right, so let's hope if this could give us a +3 on that first line, that would be amazing. Don't know if it will though. Sometimes it just doesn't move. Hopefully it does. This would be incredible if we get +3 on those first 2 lines, +3 in both defenses, a better coach we knew and we're comfortable with. Please work. Nope. Alright, whatever. +1. They're all good enough. That's fine. Can maintain the +3 like that, but Vaborny's production's hard. But again, Tuck isn't doing much better on that line. Let's go back to Vaborny. Give him the shot here. We're trying to turn him into like a top type guy. Again, with the current morale state, it might not be 100% ideal. Either him or Savoie, one of the two, is like not a fit for that line. Again, it still doesn't feel like we found our greatest coach. But maybe we just won't find the perfect stuff. I want to give me an 83. That really sucks, but what can you do? Surprised that actually doesn't go up to a +5 with how high that is. Okay, oh, let's see, hold on. Well, here you go. Let's do that. Jaron Myers back up there, has onto the bottom one. We'll keep him as an OFD, but we'll work with this. We'll go with that. +5, and let's watch if Jaron Myers can just turn to the F on. Before we do that, remind myself of the contracts. Let's sign Jaron Myers before he goes absolutely ham. Hopefully. You know what? This might be as good as it gets. So I'm gonna go for it. We need to, yeah, we're getting a bunch of deals elsewhere. This is still gonna be pretty good. That's 8.65. Yep, that's a solid deal for what he's gonna bring to the table. Boom. Signed. Done. Squires. Still too much, man. What's he want? 4 years? That says UFA. Oh, man. Maybe I'll do a couple years. Keep him at RFA. Although if I did 3, that he should still be RFA at that. I don't think it's lying to me. Because he's on his entry, right? Yeah. Let's do 3 years. So a bit of a smaller deal for Squires there, but he wants just too much for a long term. And I do want to get him signed. I don't want to wait too much longer. So let's just go with it. Let's do that. Bit of a bridge for him. And that's pretty much everyone besides Nick Roy. Alright. Papa's got a brand new bag. Let's see if Vegas can turn this season around. It's got to be done. Let's go. Figure the F out. Up to the deadline we go. Come on, Vegas. Time to start winning. Alright, we got LaRock as our associate coach. And our next game, we lost in a shootout. We got Squires back. Myers oh, God. What? Uh-oh. Jaron Myers being a little bit of a prick. He might actually not want an extension now, because he seemed very angry at that. I did the math correctly. Yep. Cool. Awesome. Love to see it. Love this game. Okay. Can anything get worse this year? Oh boy. And we lose again. Maybe we just can't fucking score. Who knows? Can we just turn things around here? No, we can't. 14 points out of a playoff spot and getting worse. We need to essentially go on a huge winning streak right now. There's 2. Keep going. Score some goals. It's time to turn things around. Jesus. Blown out once again 8-2. Then we only allow 2 goals and can't score. Why? I don't understand it. This makes 0 sense. I don't care about, I don't care about scouting right now. This is ridiculous. I don't understand it. I simply don't get it. We're 12 points out of a wild card spot. We need to win this entire month. We can't lose a game right now. Well, there you go. We fucked up. We're done. We're absolutely done. There's 0 chance we make the playoffs right now. It's next to nothing. That chance that we make the playoffs right now. What the hell happened? What went wrong? My jaw is dropped. I can't tell you why we just are terrible. Well, 54 points, 14 points out of playoffs. We're not making it. We're not making the playoffs. Look at the production. What? Seriously? Why? Why? Seriously? No, why? Savo's got 98 fucking offensive awareness. Rainy Noob's got 90s in the shot, 98 offensive awareness. Mark Stone, 91 offensive awareness. A good shot, good everywhere. Mark Stone has 32 points in 54 games played. What? You got me. I mean, what he's got... Last time we checked, Tiny Montoya was... I think he got like 2 points since... we checked at 40 games. He had 22 points? We're now at 62, and he's at 6 points since then? I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, but apparently it makes sense to the game. So this series is down the drain. Again, I don't know why. But we need a retool or something, where I don't know. It ain't working. Whatever this is, it's not working. So, I guess we'll try to figure it out, but this was an experiment that completely failed. So it's time to move on and just take the L this year when we don't have a first. Can you believe it? I can't. There's no... Who could have frickin' saw this coming? Jesus, I don't know. Give me any and all suggestions. And if anyone tries to say it's because I didn't sign a free agency center, you look at this roster and tell me that this isn't a playoff team. You tell me with a straight face looking at this roster that this isn't a playoff team, that this first line is not point per game potential. Seriously, straight face, do it. I dare you.